I entered the CMA theater thinking that the Hall of Fame medallion ceremony would feel a little bit like a wake. And I guess it kind of did, but it also reminded me of why we gather in funeral parlors and churches after someone dies. It's to remember the beloved and to comfort one another with hugs and laughter. Yeah, laughter. There was a lot of laughter during this ceremony, especially when Wynonna and her sister Ashley started talking. Drummer Eddie Bayers was also inducted. He was there with his wife Rose and his son, and it was clear that he was really tight with the Judd family.
By now you know Naomi Judd died on April 30th, one day before she and the Judds were set to become official Hall of Fame members. Many wondered if the ceremony would go on as planned, but Wynonna herself gave the green light, agreeing to be present for the revealing of their Hall of Fame plaque. Along with her sister Ashley, she spoke, and at times it was very emotional.
My mama loved you so much, and she appreciated your love for her, and I'm sorry that she couldn't hang on until today.
I'm Addison Hager with Taste of Country's Billy Dukes, who was there watching from the mezzanine. Billy, take me through the ups and downs of the 7-minute long speech.
Well, Ricky Skaggs spoke for about 9 minutes first, sharing some pretty powerful memories, and then he revealed the plaque, and Ashley took the microphone with Wynonna very close by. You just shared one of the most emotional moments. The other one was Wynonna's close. She chose Psalm 23, revealing that she and her family recited it over Naomi just before her passing on Saturday.
In the house of the Lord forever.
When the crowd starts to holler in support of what she's saying, I got goosebumps and I wasn't even there.
100%. I entered the CMA theater thinking that the Hall of Fame medallion ceremony would feel a little bit like a wake. And I guess it kind of did, but it also reminded me of why we gather in funeral parlors and churches after someone dies. It's to remember the beloved and to comfort one another with hugs and laughter. Yeah, laughter. There was a lot of laughter during this ceremony, especially when Wynonna and her sister Ashley started talking. Drummer Eddie Bayers was also inducted. He was there with his wife Rose and his son, and it was clear that he was really tight with the Judd family.
Mama says Eddie would call and say, Garth Brooks, remember this name, click. Alan Jackson, remember this name, click. Randy Travis, remember this name.
Wynonna's nonverbals as her sister spoke were the thing for me. It was almost like theater acting up there, especially when Ashley called her the GOAT.
And while this is so much about the Judds as a duo, I want to take a moment to recognize my sister, a goat. Do you know what that means? I don't think she knows I'm calling her the greatest of all time. She lives on a farm. She's being a little literal.
That's what I mean by telling jokes, and you need those when you're remembering someone who's passed. Here's another example from Ashley's speech.
And then, of course, it was Joni Mitchell, and perhaps the most bitter argument to this day we've ever had was whether the lyrics came this way or that way, and I was wrong. I was 7. And Bonnie Raitt, and then the Maria Mulder album.
In a video called Wynonna Judd Describes Naomi Judd's Final Hours, we detailed some of the more tearful comments from Wynonna and Ashley's speeches. This video is more about bringing a few smiles during a difficult time. Celebrate Naomi's life with a comment below. I'd love to know what your favorite moment from her was, especially if it was a quip or a story she told that made you laugh. Billy, you have one more?
I do. This is from Wynonna, and it's one of the few times that someone recognized that she and her mother didn't always see eye to eye.
I didn't prepare anything tonight because I knew Mom would probably talk the most.
I'm Addison Hager for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for subscribing.